welcome back to my channel. Things are looking a little bit different around here. As you can tell, we moved to our new place and I'm actually stationed in our room. So we built a backdrop last night and yeah, this is the setup for now. I haven't posted on YouTube in like a month, so I feel a little rusty getting back into it, but today's video is a little talk through tutorial on this eye look. I did it on Instagram Live a couple days ago actually, but I didn't get to finish the full look. Instagram Lives are kind of tricky because I love that there's interaction, but with everybody's scheduling, it's like tricky to do it at a time when a lot of people are available or when I'm available. So I figured I would just do it on a YouTube video. So today's look is a warm kind of teal eye. I've been seeing a lot of teal eye looks around the internet lately, I think mostly because of the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I wanted to recreate my own little version of it and I am kind of obsessed with this color. So let's just get started. So to prime my skin today, I'm just going to be using my daily moisturizer, and this is from Ross or Marshall's. It's just this huge jug of collagen skin rescue lotion. I really like it. It's really good at moisturizing and apparently it promotes even skin tone and firming and just like wrinkle reduction and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. And it's also convenient that I won't run out of it anytime soon, and it was such a good deal for this amount of product. And it also says it's safe for after treatments, so if you get like chemical peels or facials or stuff like that, this is a good option. Anyways, what I do is I take a pump of the lotion and then I take these custom enhancer drops from Cover FX. Mine are in the shade Celestial, and then I just mix it in with my moisturizer, and I usually get way more than enough for my face, so I'll like put it on my chest and neck, but I just use it kind of as a glowy primer. You can also do this on like no makeup days just to give yourself a nice little glow. Okay, so while that product soaks into my skin, I am going to start with the eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. And if you don't have eyeshadow primer, you can definitely use concealer as your eyeshadow primer. I do that all the time. So for my eyeshadow look today, I don't have just one palette that has all the shades that I need, so I am going to be kind of switching it up between palettes. Hopefully that's okay. I know I dislike when YouTubers use like single shadows or like a bunch of different palettes for a look. I try to keep mine within one palette, but just this time it didn't work out. So I'm going to be starting out with the ColourPop Yes Please palette, and I'm just taking the lightest shade as always to set that primer. Then I'm going to use this light brown shade as my transition in the crease. I'm using a NYX eyeshadow brush and I actually really like it. I've never tried NYX brushes before, but they had them out at Ulta and they're really soft and not scratchy at all, and they're pretty affordable. So once I've built up the brown to my liking, I'm going to take this orangey brown and build that up kind of on the outer corner and into the crease a little bit. So now that I have the crease colors built up, I'm going to take my NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I have the lightest shade, light one, which is called Chantilly. And I'm just going to use a flat brush and apply it on my lid to cut the crease. For my lid color, I'm going to take my Morphe 35U palette, and I'm going to be taking this teal color kind of mixed with the darker blue. Once I have the color on my brush, I'm just going to spray it with some setting spray just to intensify the color more, and then just go ahead and apply that where I cut the crease. And then I'm just going to repeat the same thing on the other eye. Next, I'm going to take this Extreme Lasting Liner from Essence. This is in Nighttime in the Jungle. It's like a moss green, kind of army green color. And I'm just going to use that to line my lash line more on the outer corner because I'm going to smoke it out. And then I'm going to go into a third palette, the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean palette. I'm going to take this dark green, this is the shade Menace, and then a slightly wider angled brush, and that's what I'm going to use to smoke out that gel liner. And it's okay if the outer part isn't super clean or perfect because we are going to apply foundation and concealer later and that'll clean it up. So we're going to come back and finish up the eyes in a little bit. I'm going to start on the face using the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation, and you guys know I have to mix it with the NYX mixer drops because it's too dark for me. So what I usually do is I just take a pump of the Milani Conceal and Perfect and I add about like an equal amount of the white drops. I do think it dilutes the coverage a little bit. It's definitely not not as full coverage, but I'm just not able to find like the lightest shade. I know they recently came out with like an even lighter shade, which is amazing, but I think I can only find it online. So as you can see, that's definitely a lot lighter now. Then I just dot it on my face. Okay, so next I was supposed to do this step before the foundation, but I forgot, so I'm just gonna do it right now. I'm taking my NYX color correcting palette and I'm taking this peach shade just right underneath the eyes to color correct the dark circles, because I've noticed mine are a little bit more prominent lately and sometimes concealer doesn't fully cover it. I don't know if you can tell a difference, but this one looks way brighter in the mirror. Now that I've color corrected, I'm gonna use my NARS Soft Matte Concealer again, this time under the eyes. What I like to do is just use my finger because it kind of warms up the product and makes it easier to use, and I just pat it on under the eye. I really love this concealer for like cleaning up under the brow or using as a primer on the eyes. It's a little bit more tricky to use under the eyes just with like applying it, but it is very long wearing and it also doesn't crease on me, so I've been really liking it for those reasons. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit on my nose and my forehead. I'm gonna use my Coty Airspun powder, and right now I'm just gonna set underneath the eyes because I am gonna cream contour, so I don't want to set my entire face. So make sure to tap out any creases. I'm gonna apply a little bit extra just to bake. So for the cream contour, I'm going to take my RCMA foundation palette and I just take this kind of cool brown shade just with my finger and draw along where I want to contour. I love using this cream for my contour because I feel like it gives me such a natural look as opposed to powder once I blend it out. And then also, since this is technically like a foundation palette, the shades have coverage to them, which is awesome because you get a little extra coverage, because I oftentimes have breakouts along my cheeks, so it's just nice that there's that extra coverage. And then I just use a stippling brush to lightly blend it out. I always blend upwards too. Go ahead and brush off all the excess powder, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of the excess product left on my brush to carve out the nose a little bit. So to finish up the eyes real quick, I'm gonna go back into that Yes Please palette, and I'm just taking a mixture of the brown and the orangey brown underneath the lash line. I'm also gonna take my NYX white eyeliner just in the waterline on the bottom. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm gonna use this Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer, just on a big fluffy brush. And down the neck. For blush, I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Happy Booster blush. And for highlighter, obviously, I can't use different ones anymore, but I've been applying it with my sponge lately. I feel like it intensifies it even more than it is already, and it gives it more of that melted in the skin look. I also forgot to do my inner corner, so I'm gonna take that Morphe palette again and just use this golden yellow shade and pop that right in the center. I love the way that yellow looks as an inner corner highlight. To set my face, I'm gonna use this Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Spray. I got this in my giveaway, and I don't have oily skin, so I don't really use mattifying sprays very often, but I just want to see how it makes my makeup last, or how the spray is in general. So the mist actually seems really nice. To finish up the eyes, I'm gonna curl my lashes. And for mascara, I'm just gonna use the L'Oreal Original Voluminous Lashes. I thought that I might wear false lashes for this look, but And lastly, the lips. I don't know if I've just forgotten how long it takes to film a YouTube video, but I feel like I've been sitting here forever. So I'm gonna line my lips with the NYX Suede Lip Liner in the shade Stockholm. And then fill them in with a ColourPop lippy stick in the shade Cookie. And then on top of that, as like a lip topper, I wanted to use this Essence Metallic lipstick. I got like this cool golden shade, and I just feel like it adds some warmth and glimmer to whatever lip color you're wearing. So I just like to pat a little bit of it on top. And this is pretty much the finished look. I hope the lighting was okay during this video. This is my first time trying it out on this setup, so I guess we'll see when I'm editing it. Also, let me know if this backdrop is like too dark because I can definitely switch it out. I just went with this shade because the white one looked kind of cheap and cottony, but I definitely will be like switching it up with my backdrop. I just want to know if this seems too dark. I also want to do some more of those short and sweet voiceover tutorials, so if you have like a requested look or like a specific color you kind of want me to try to use, let me know in the comments and I will definitely do that. But it's good to be back. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.